everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leanna. Today I'm doing another Empties video. It hasn't been that long since I did the last one. However, I've managed to finish quite a few products since then. It's not that I've started a lot of products and finished them since then, it's just that I've managed to finish a lot of products. So the first thing that I've grabbed here is the Annabelle Eye Makeup Remover. This is with aloe vera cucumber extract. It's got a pump at the top here that you just press down with your little cotton round. It works really well. I've also had a jumbo size of this that I've gone through prior to this one, so this is actually my second one and I'm on my third one now. I highly recommend it. It works really well, including for like eyeliner and mascara. I have found something else that I use now. I'm thinking of doing a skincare routine video since I've actually only ever done one on my channel, and that was quite a while ago. So I'm thinking of doing a skincare video. Let me know if you would like me to do that. This is the Ordinary Hyaluronic Acid 2% plus B5. I use these constantly. I use it every night. I don't use it in the morning. I only use it at night. And I don't know which number I'm on with this. I use it probably once. I go through one once every 2 months, I want to say. So it's a good thing that it's affordable because, yeah, I use them a lot. So it's just a hyaluronic serum. It comes with a dropper. You just put a few drops in your hands, put it on your face before moisturizer, and I find it has evened out my skin a lot because I used to have really dry skin. This is from a Canadian brand. This is Tipsy Unicorn Vegan Bath and Body Bliss Decadent Lotion Stick in Unicorn. It smells like an orange creamsicle, and I've finished the whole thing. It's hollow inside because I pushed it all the way up. And it comes in, all of their stuff comes in recyclable, environmentally friendly packaging. All of their stuff is vegan and ethically sourced. The woman who runs this shop is a really lovely lady named Kim from, is it New Brunswick, I want to say, or Nova Scotia? It's one of the two. And she and I have talked quite a bit online. She's just a really lovely person, and she has some health struggles of her own. And definitely recommend her shop. It's always good to support local and support ethical businesses wherever you can if you can afford to. And this lotion stick was really nice. It's like a solid lotion stick. It's like you just pump it up a little bit and you put it wherever you're dry on your body. It took me a few months to use up. I got it around Christmas time for my mom and I. I think I ended up using it mostly. She uses the cuticle cream that we got. So you tend to put it where you're the most dry, so like on your feet, on your knees, on your elbows, and it just works really nicely. It melts into the skin. This is from another Canadian brand. This is the Amama Pure Food for Your Skin Facial Clay Mask. I got this for free. This was sent to me from Local Boom. They are a distributor of all Canadian products and brands, as well as ethical brands. So they sent me a bunch of goodies last year, and most of it was Amama skincare. So this is a kaolin clay mask. You just take a teaspoon basically out of here, put it in your hand. I was putting it in little tiny cups and then stirring it with some water, make a paste, put it on your face, let it dry, and then you wipe it off. And it's really good for clearing out your pores. If you have really dry skin, you might not like something like this, but I found that if I didn't leave it on too long, it didn't bother me at all. It smells really nice and natural. It's made of all locally sourced and ethical ingredients once again. This is a sample I got from Sephora. This is the Belief True Cream Moisturizing Balm. They also have an Aqua Balm. It's not quite the same thing. This was just a 10 milliliter sample. I really liked it. I don't know if it's cruelty-free or not. It's a Korean brand and most of them aren't, but I really liked it. You actually get quite a bit in these samples. I would probably pick another one up because there aren't a lot of perks offered at my local Sephora when I shop there, so I'm throwing stuff around again. It was just more of a gel cream, so it sank in really quickly. It felt really nice under my makeup. I used it in the morning instead of at night. At night I use, well, usually morning and night I use the same cream. But while I had that cream, I used it in the morning, and such a small amount went a really long way. If it ever went on sale, I might pick up a full size. It depends. It's like $45 for an ounce, so it's really expensive, but if it went like half off or something, I might buy it. This is a mini hand cream from Delectable by Cake. It is in the scent Snow Sugar, which was part of their Christmas set, not scent. So there were 6 of them in a pack. It had all limited edition Christmas scents. And the Snow Sugar one smelled kind of like a sugar plum, kind of like a cranberry plum scent. Really nice, really fruity, and they're a little bit smaller than the regular ones. Unfortunately, they're half the size. Usually you get 2 ounces. This is a 1 ounce, but it's just a really nice set to get at Christmas time. The quality on those are always great. Another one from Delectable by Cake is the Everything Balm. The cap won't go back on now. This is said to have 21 plus different uses. Apply this nourishing balm where needed from head to toe, lips to fingertips. It's kind of like a Vaseline type texture. I was using this in places where I was getting eczema. Not my favorite thing. I don't find that it was any more useful than a regular moisturizer in that respect, and it's too greasy and thick to use on your face as a highlighter. I'm not sure what they were thinking with that, because it says you can do that. I wouldn't put it on my lips either. It has little granules almost in it, like they weren't blended through quite enough. I think it's like a shea butter or a coconut butter that just wasn't blended quite all the way through. And so the texture's a little bit weird. It's just not the best product from them. I wouldn't buy it again. This is an e.l.f. blush I have not completely finished. You can see why the pieces are coming off. This is what happens with blushes that I've hit quite a bit of pan on, and when I repress them, the same thing is bound to happen. And I don't like this blush very much, so I'm not going to repress it, and I'm not going to keep using it. My goal was to hit pan on it, and I did. It's very thin in there now, so it's just chipping away. It's the highlighting blush in Candid Coral. And basically, the reason why I don't like it is because it forms these weird little bumps on top, even if you use it with a clean brush, even if you just use your finger and swatch it on top, it forms bumps. So something in the pressing process did not go well. And the color is beautiful, but it's hard to get off onto a brush and then onto your skin. You have to basically take a buffing brush and then swirl, 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 and then get it onto your face. And I am basically very, very pale. I should not have to do that with blushes to get them to show up. If a blush doesn't show up on me, there's a problem, okay? So there's no way that this blush is going to work for very many people. There's just something wrong with e.l.f. blushes, and I've found that with the most recent face palette that I've picked up from them too. It's the same kind of problem where it's so firmly pressed, I just have to keep digging and digging and digging into the blush in order for it to show on my skin. I don't want to have to do that. So there's definitely something wrong with pressed e.l.f. products. I don't know why. This is a color corrector from Essence. It is their color correcting liquid concealer and pastel pink. They have a pastel yellow and a pastel green. They're pastel, meaning if you're a light medium tan, deep skin tone, you're not going to find use for this. These color correctors aren't going to work for you. They're very pale, and when you blend them out, you barely see them. Because this is pastel pink, and I use it on my under eyes, or I used it on my under eyes, and after blending it out, I couldn't really see it. I couldn't tell that it did anything. And I layered it probably 4 different layers on my skin before I could tell that it had worked. So please note that before you think that it's going to be some super impressive color corrector. It's probably not going to be. I'm just struggling to think how the green would work for covering up redness if I have to layer 4 layers of a color corrector under the eyes. That probably wouldn't go so well. So yeah, not picking that one up again. Finally, this is the LA Colors liquid eyeliner. It's just in black. I think it comes in other colors too. There is a tiny bit left in here, however it's so far down that I can't really reach it with the brush anymore. It does have a really nice fine brush, and the formula's fairly good. It's glossier, it's not really fully matte. It's easy to draw a wing with it. It is the kind that kind of, how should I put it? When you draw it on, it tends to kind of get flaky, as in kind of like the NYX Vivid Bright eyeliner. You draw it, and then the second you raise your eyebrows, it's going to just kind of crack. So it cracks away. So you could take something like a spoolie and it would probably come right off. Nice if you want to redraw the wing. Not so nice if you want the wing to last. So that's one problem with this eyeliner. However, for ease of use, definitely very good. And price, you can get it at Dollar Tree here in Canada. So very affordable. So a mixed bag this month. For real, I pulled these out of a bag. I keep my empties in a bag. This cute little bag is from Colourpop. My friend Camille sent it to me at Christmas time. So let me know if you are working through any empties. What are you working through? I'd love to know. I post Mondays and Fridays here on this channel in the afternoons Eastern time. I also have an Instagram and a Patreon. If you would love to subscribe, I would really appreciate that. I really appreciate the support. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye, everyone.